Hi guys, welcome back to part 33 of Developing Detroit. So in this episode, I think I'm going to finish up the team for the series, get the final players in, and then in the next episode, just get a few games in with the final team, and then move on to the new series with the new team, which at the moment is looking like the Eagles. So thank you for voting in that. Voting's still open until I start the series, so once again, I'll leave the link to that down below. And go and vote on it if you haven't already. But we put in Ramirez as a lineman to start with. Not a flashy pick by any means, but he does make a big difference in the game we play, actually. As you'll see, he shores up the line a fair amount. So I'm hoping when we get the new team involved, I mean, I haven't checked the Eagles lineup as of now, but I'm hoping they have some elite linemen in there so we can actually get a good run game going. Because as you'll see, in the game I play at the end, the run game was working very well. And even the QB protection was working a lot better than it was from elite to gold. You could really, really tell the difference. But as you can see, this is probably a lineup we're going to end the series with. Potentially thinking of picking up the 92 Calvin for the final episode. But I could save these coins for the new series and get more people into that team. So that's probably what I will end up doing. But we're just going to change around special teams a little bit for now. Doesn't make too much difference, to be perfectly honest, but you never know, that elite Ramirez might cause a fumble or something on special teams, so it's always good to go through and check you've got the best team possible, especially on special teams, because I've got a few fumbles on special teams and it really makes people want to quit, because most of the time if they're returning a kick or something, you've either scored or it's the start of the half and they're probably down because you started with ball. So it's always good to, sort of compile the misery on people, I suppose, best way to put it for now. But I'm going to go and see who else we could potentially pick up. I mean, there aren't too many people with the coins we've got. We're about 100k off getting one of the big guns, like Night Train Lane or Boss Calvin's, obviously. Not Ultimate Legend Calvin. The 98 one is about 400k, so we're still a fair bit off that. Annoyingly, it'd be nice if we could pick up one of the big guns to end the series off, but we've got two 96s in the team, and I could potentially pick up 95 Abdullah, but I don't think he'll be worth paying those coins upgrade wise on the 86 one, to be honest. The 86 one plays really well, so like I said, I'm probably going to save them for the next series, which at the moment is the Eagles. But as you can see a comparison there, he is a fair bit better, but only a few points here and there, and I mean the 86 has been doing well enough, so might as well keep him for now. Plus, I love the look of the card. I mean, the Thanksgiving cards that they have, art-wise, I think look phenomenal. So I'll leave him in for now. But I think this is how the checklist is going to end for this series. I mean, we might get that Calvin in, the 92 one there. I would like to get the Tulloch in, just so we have a genuine middle linebacker, but his card is so overpriced for what it actually is. So I'll probably leave him out the team, to be honest. But I'm sure there are a lot of either Eagles players, or I'm tempted to do it on the Cardinals because they have a lot of nice players to pick up. And I think they're sort of an underrated team in Mutt. There are a lot of good players, like Fitzgerald. You never see Fitzgerald around, but he's got so many good cards. So I'm tempted to go with them as well. But obviously we'll see who you guys vote for. But I'll move into a game now. So if you guys have enjoyed the video up to this point, drop a like on the video. Try and get 15 again. Hopefully in the next series I can bump that up to 20, 30, whatever, depending on what we go for. Comment down below on question of the day and subscribe for more. So jumping into a game here. This was a game that I really enjoyed playing. It was one of those games where, everything just goes the way you want it to go pretty much. I mean, every play I was calling was ended up working out. His defence just couldn't handle certain plays. The run game was working. I mean, as you can see here, Abdullah, we're going to cut all the way out wide. We get just past a few of his players, and we take out of bounds just as a safety net so we don't fumble it. But we get a good 14 yards off the first play of the game, which was a run. So it's going to be a decent game if you manage to get that. But as you can see, players wide open here. Getting a few yards per play. We've got 7 yards there. We're going to try the run again, see if it was just a one-off or not. And all that space, I think I could have gone all the way there if I just chose to run different direction a little bit. But I tried to duke out. He managed to grab on, pulled me down. But the run game is definitely working. And the mesh play, I'm loving it at the moment. Someone is always open. And Broyles doesn't drop catches. So, if you, like I said in the previous episode, if you're looking for someone who will constantly get you a few yards at least, Broyles is your man if you're on a budget. But went for the run up the middle there. As you can see, Ramirez is making a big impact. And Broyles again doesn't drop the catch and gains good few yards there. I think he got 16 yards off that one play again when it was just a cross route. But as you can see, we're going to abuse it again. We see him wide open and just enough room to dive and get in there with a Brom. Probably our top touchdown scorer now, a Brom. Constantly gets touchdowns. I'm gutted they got rid of the set to get him an elite card, because I think with that he would have scored so many touchdowns for this Lions team. But let me know down below what you guys think of the sort of series idea. Like if you want me to keep doing it with different teams, it'd be nice to know if you guys are enjoying this series, or if you want more draft videos, because the draft videos are doing better than this series. But I suppose let me know down below what you think of this one and the draft one. It'd be nice to get an overall opinion whether I should do more draft series. You know, I can do the draft series twice a week, 3 times a week, and do this 3 times a week as well. Screenplay, I read that perfectly there, but I just ran into my own guy. And I think that would have been an easy pick, and we would have gone the whole way. Because of the screenplay, if you manage to get the pick, there's no one who's going to catch you. But he went for a toss play there. My toss defence is terrible. I just don't know what to call in order to stop the halfback toss. But we managed to shut him down here. 96 Sue catching up Colin Kaepernick. Don't see that every day. Someone catching up Kaepernick, you know, as he's rolling out, especially a lineman. But Sue is very quick. Player I've come to love in this series. And Riddick decides not to catch the ball there. Calvin steps up, jukes his way between a few players. And I was thinking I was gone there. But he was totally out of stamina. So he was sort of jogging along, lazily making his way up the pitch. But Calvin getting a few yards there, which Riddick decided he didn't want, as he just let it hit him on the head pretty much. But Abdullah getting a few yards, not just on the run. Good receiving back as well. We're going to go for a screen, try and get Abdullah in there. But as you can see, every play we were calling, we were getting at least 5 yards. So if you know that's happening, you know you're going to do well in the game. Abron there, picking up a very nice catch. And as you can see, we're managing the clock perfectly on this drive. And since I was running mesh, I knew if I went 2 to the same side, he was definitely not going to have someone there. And Abron, once again wide open, getting to the 4-yard line. Only about 20 seconds left in the half. We know we can score here, and he's probably not going to have time to score. And once again, we overload the left, and we're going to get in nice and easy. So it's a pretty simple game for us at this point. I mean, this guy's defence was pretty bad, to be honest. 17 seconds left. We're up 2 touchdowns. He's only got 10 seconds left now, actually. And we're going to put a lot of pressure on Kaepernick. He's going to lob it deep, and Mathis is all over that. Absolutely lovely pick from Mathis there. And we've only got 5 seconds left, so we're just going to bomb one deep and hope. And as you can see, Herman Moore has the step on his man. Stafford 99 throw power. He's going to get that in. Herman Moore, easy as you like, just walks us into the end zone, gets a simple touchdown. So we're up 3 possessions now. He does get ball at half, so there's still hope for him in this game. And he's going to stick with it for now. Running hurry-up offense a lot, this guy was. I don't know why, because he wasn't ever sort of finding a weakness in the defense. But fair play to him. That should have been a catch. He got unlucky there. His guy just decided to drop it. Don't really know what route he was on if he went 4 verts, but ran straight up the middle there. But, you know, not going to complain if my defense is handling it. So it's 3rd and 9. Only a little bit into the second. He has to score here pretty much, or he's definitely going to be gone. He goes for a screen play, and we just put him under too much pressure, and he drops it. And 4th and 9. He doesn't have the balls to stay on, so he's going to quit. So if you guys have enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the like button like I said. Comment down below, question of the day, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for what could be the final episode of the series.